Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Olivia. I share videos on how to elevate your everyday outfits, how to build a capsule wardrobe, and how to find the best fits on the high street. If that sounds a little bit like you, then please hit that subscribe button. Today we are going to talk about bags. I'm going to be sharing my favorite mid-range luxury bags. We are currently in an era where there are so many beautifully crafted mid-range bags that we no longer need to be spending thousands of pounds or dollars on designer bags. You don't need a Chanel classic flap that everyone used to think that they needed. Instead, there is a wide variety of beautiful and gorgeous bags that cost a lot less. So let's get into the bags. I'm also just going to add a caveat that with my job, I have a lot of bags, more so than the average person. And some of these bags I have bought myself because I am a handbag addict, but some of them have been gifted to me by the brand, or I've worked with the brand and so then they have gifted the bag. I just want to add that disclaimer because you do not need to have this number of bags in your wardrobe. A couple in different shades will do you just fine. However, the fact that I have lots of bags does put me in a good position to provide you guys with a complete and full review of lots of bags and lots of brands and talk through their strengths and, if any, weaknesses. So without further ado, let's get into the bags. We are starting off strong with the DeMellier New York bag in the black croc. So this is the big size. You'll also see that they have a midi size, which is slightly smaller. I'll come on to that. But this bag is perfect if you are a workwear corporate girly. It fits so much inside. You can just see like how big it is. It's like way bigger than my head and my body. You can just see how big it is. For reference, it does fit a laptop. So you can see here, it fits my laptop nicely inside, and that only takes up a small amount of space inside the bag. There's still lots more room to have like a small vanity bag, a notebook, maybe an iPad, wallet, your lunch, all the essentials for a work day out. And what I love about this bag is that it has a really nice like structure and design to it. So we've got these like fold shapes here and this lovely unique design. It also has like poppers here, so you can pop that into place and secure it, but at the same time it looks really chic. So it's practical, it works for workwear, but you're not having to sacrifice on looking elegant and elevated, because this is just going to make any of your workwear outfits look gorgeous. One thing I really love about DeMellier bags as well, and the same with this bag, is the gold hardware. It just adds like an extra little bit of pizzazz to the bags. This one is super sturdy, which I think is what you want in an everyday workwear kind of bag. It's really nice because it fits over your shoulder and the straps are quite thick as well. I think with a workwear bag, if you have really thin straps, you run the risk of it being super uncomfortable on your shoulder, getting a bad like back or shoulder from carrying lots of things in the bag. Isn't she just beautiful? I have to say, I am such a fan of DeMellier bags. They are all made from sustainable leather, and fun fact, it takes 34 artisans and 38 individual pieces to complete the New York. So you know that it's beautifully crafted. A lot of effort and craftsmanship has actually gone into this bag. Another thing I love in particular about this one is that it has this black croc, which I just think is a nice point of difference to the smooth grain leather that they usually have. And I think it also makes it more durable, which is great if it's like a bag that you're using all the time, you don't want it to wear. And on that note, I have had some of my DeMellier bags for years and they are still in incredible condition. Like, you would not know I have had them for years. On to the next bag. This is my favorite bag for autumn winter. I actually put myself on the wait list for this bag last autumn at the beginning of the season, and I waited a couple of months before I finally got my hands on it in November, and then it was finally mine and I wore it so much. I'll show a few pictures here of how I have styled it. I just find it so easy to style during autumn and winter, especially with this gorgeous mocha suede colour, and I tend to wear a lot of chocolate brown in autumn winter, so this just works perfectly. One way I like to wear it is with a brown like matching belt, and that way the outfit looks cohesive. Back to the bag. So it is this beautiful suede material. One thing I wish I had done is used a little more suede protector when I first got this bag, because there is like a mark that I have here, and which you might not be able to see very well on camera, and I just wish that wasn't there, but yeah, that is marked. Maybe I can get that fixed somewhere, but otherwise the rest of the bag has pretty much stayed in really good condition. And when I tell you I've been wearing this bag so much, even in spring I've been wearing it all the time. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you will have seen this bag hundreds of times by now. The cost per wear is so minimal. It's probably down to like £1 now because I've worn it hundreds of times. This is the Midi New York. So you saw the larger normal size New York just then, and this is the midi size, and this for me is perfect for every day. If you're not going into the office, or if you're going into the office and you don't need to bring your laptop with you because you have your desktop there, this is perfect. It fits so much inside. I like to call it Mary Poppins handbag because it is deceiving how much you can actually fit inside here. I've got loads of things in here right now because it's just one of my go-to bags. I've got my Miu Miu sunglasses case, I've got a tripod for my vlogging camera, a hair oil, lots of random lipsticks, but it does really fit everything you would need for a day out, as long as you don't need your laptop. And it's just such a beautiful bag. Suede was majorly trending last year, and this year it's the same. You're seeing it everywhere, and I think one of the easiest ways you can incorporate suede into your outfits, especially if you're someone that doesn't want to commit to like the jackets and the boots, is by your accessories, like a handbag. It's just one of the easiest ways, and I feel like this tone and colour with the chocolate brown just goes with everything. I've actually wrapped the strap here, the top handle, with a silk scarf from Rose Paris, but if I take this off, or just show you the other side, you can see that the top handle strap is leather, which I think is great because this is the part of the bag that you tend to carry a lot. It's also got the signature gold hardware, which just really makes the bag pop. I just love it. And if I can't get this mark out, I would potentially consider rebuying it next year because I just wear it so much and I want it to look its best. Now's probably a good time to mention as well that those two bags are available on My Teresa, and they have a 10% discount at the moment. I had a little search before putting this video together, and it ends at the end of September. So if you use the discount code FIRST10, you can get 10% off My Teresa up to a certain price, but both of these bags are included in that. The Midi New York also comes in lots of beautiful colors, including this like tan, dark tan, camel color. And I tend to reach for this a lot because it just goes with so much. If I'm wearing like a tan belt or I'm wearing neutral tones, even black, this works really well. I have quite a neutral color palette, capsule wardrobe, earthy tones. So if that's you, a shade like this, or maybe even the cream, works so well. This one also has like this beautiful stitching detail that you can see here, the white stitching, which again, I think just makes it look even more premium. And these bags are such good value. This one has actually been in my collection, I think coming on to 2.5 years, and you would just never know. It's also kept its shape really nicely. I do try to look after my bags, but sometimes they are just sort of shoved into the cupboard because, as you can see, there's quite a few of them and I need to be able to store them somewhere. And still, it's really kept its gorgeous shape. I should also add that it does actually have a strap, like a crossbody strap, although if I'm honest, I don't think that's the best way to wear it since it's got a top handle, and I do usually end up putting a sufficient amount of stuff inside. The next style from DeMellier we're going to talk about is the Hudson. This is the Midi Hudson. This is the normal, regular size Hudson. How beautiful is this bag? I have to say, this has been one of my most worn bags since I got it a few months ago, because it just goes with everything. And if you're someone who wears like a lot of tailored clothing, like tailored trousers, blazers, you like to look put together and have a bit more of a polished look, which I must admit is me, then this goes really well because it has that tailored design. It has the sharp edges and just that really like elevated, elegant look to it. I dare say it's a tiny bit of a dupe or similar style to a Hermes bag. And again, this bag just really holds its shape. This one is the small leather grained material. And the great thing about this is that you're not likely to scratch it easily because of the grained leather. And I just think in a bag you want something that is durable so you can wear it and you're not afraid to wear it and not afraid for it to get ruined. Again, this would be great as a workwear bag, probably the bigger size if you need to bring your laptop into work with you, but this would probably fit. This would fit my iPad for sure. And I can fit a deceiving amount of things in here too. I've actually got quite a lot in here because again, it's a bag that I reach for all the time. So I've got my Celine purse in there. I've got some reformer socks because I'm going to reformer later and my bag's already ready. I've got a snack, a little Serene. But yeah, you get the idea. There's quite a lot in here at the moment. Another feature is that it has this little pocket at the back, which is, I think, quite handy. Like say if you're traveling and you want to put like your passport in there or just something that you want to be able to reach, maybe your AirPods, you want to be able to reach easily. And of course, all of the DeMellier bags have a zipped compartment inside. So if you want to make sure that your phone or anything important is tucked away, there is also a zipped compartment in each of the bags. Then we have the regular size. So this would fit a laptop perfectly. I would say this is quite big for an everyday bag. This is great as a workwear bag, but I tend to not reach for this one as much. I'm not sure why actually, because I think it goes with so much. This styled with creams, maybe like a cream jumper, cream jeans, trench coat, even denim will just look so lovely. I think it's the size and the fact that you can't put it over your shoulder, whereas the New York style, you can put it over your shoulder, which makes it just that little bit easier to carry. Whereas a big bag like this and sort of holding it as a top handle, I don't see as practical. It does also have, again, a crossbody strap, but when you've got a bag that's as big as this, I don't think you're going to be wearing it in a crossbody style. That's just me personally. We are moving on to another brand, Strathberry, starting with the Kite Hobo. This is in the maxi size, so the bigger size, and it's a lovely suede shoulder bag in this tan. Top tip for maintaining your handbags is keep the stuffing inside. Like I have stuffing all in these bags just around me while I'm doing this video because it's the best way to keep their shape. Like don't get rid of the stuffing when you get a new bag. Keep it inside or in the box or in the like fabric cover when you're using it because it will help you maintain the shape. Back to the bag. It has this beautiful gold detail here. This is actually the clasp, so you just pop this through. But it does have quite a wide opening anyway, so you can easily get into the bag. I did a whole video styling this bag on Instagram, so I'll put in some of the outfits to show you how this was styled. This bag comes in other colors and also not just suede. They have like a lovely black leather color, which is gorgeous. You can also adjust the shoulder strap here, which I think is just ideal. I really cannot wait to wear this bag more in the next season because it's just such a beautiful color, and Strathberry bags are so beautifully curated. I really love like lots of their unique designs. Also, it's quite a slouchy bag in nature. It's not necessarily like very structured like the other bags I have shown you, and one of the major fashion trends for autumn winter this year is slouchy bags. So this is perfect because it does have more of a slouchy feel to it. So I've just taken out the stuffing and you can see it's just a little bit more slouchy. This styled with denim and some knitwear, maybe even this top and like a cozy jacket is just going to be chef's kiss. YSL actually have a similar bag to this, like a shoulder suede bag, and it is absolutely stunning, but it's probably 3 or 4 times the price of this bag. So I think this is really good value for money and the quality of the bag. Another bag from Strathberry. This is the Nano Mosaic, and it's the cutest little mini bag. Sometimes you just need a small crossbody bag that you can just put around you and run out the door and do errands, going to the supermarket, going to the post office, or even going out for a coffee with your friend and you're going close by. You just need your phone and your wallet and a lipstick. This is perfect for those kinds of occasions when you're not really carrying much. And I think they're just so chic when you really want to be hands-free, you don't want to be carrying a bag, like top handle bag. This is just such an easy style to wear. Again, the detailing of the bag. This music bar is like one of the features I see a lot on Strathberry bags. I think it's like their signature style, which is super pretty. And as I've been talking about, I really like the gold accents. I tend to wear a lot of gold jewelry, and so it just really matches with the vibe that I have going on with my outfits, and this is such a beautiful color. They do also have lots of bags in a beautiful oxblood burgundy shade, which I have had my eye on because it's such a nice colorway for the fall and winter seasons. Burgundy is going to be major trending and it's just such a gorgeous color. So maybe that might be something I will look to add in my collection. Another handy thing about this bag is that it actually just closes with like magnetic, which is really handy because you can just get in there really quickly if you need to. And if you did want to, you can remove the crossbody. So it's just a little bag like that, which makes it really nice for evening. If this was a black little mini bag and you want to take the crossbody off, that would look so nice with any of your evening date night outfits. The next bag I am in love with. This is the Le Cambon 40 in vanilla from Manu Atelier. I feel like Manu Atelier really had a moment last year when they brought out the suede chocolate mocha bags, and they were majorly trending. I think because they were being compared to the Row bags, and they have so many stunning colorways and designs. This design being one of their most popular. Again, it's like this little slouchy kind of design, which I quite like because it still has the structure here, but it also has a little bit of slouch and give to it as well. It's in this beautiful grained leather. It's 100% calf skin leather. And a bag in cream, I think, is so versatile because you can wear it in spring and summer in the city, but I also love wearing white and cream in autumn and winter. It looks so nice against tan, it looks so nice against black and also brown. You don't need to stick to dark tones in the colder months. You can absolutely jazz it up and bring like a level of contrast by having the creams in there. So this works perfectly because I might wear cream trousers and a black coat, and then I can match this with my trousers and accessories. And we'll just give this bag a full 360 so you can see just how beautiful it is. Also, one thing to note is I've worn this bag quite a lot. I'll show a way I styled it recently for spring, and there is not a mark in sight. That might be because I've looked after it really well, or it might just be because it's also really durable, and this grained, super grained leather just means it's not going to scratch and it doesn't mark easily. Any marks that I have got on it, I've been able to just wipe clean. Next, I have a bag from Songmont in this beautiful chocolate brown shade. We love a little bit of chocolate brown over here. Again, it's in a textured leather. The one thing about this bag, which is really cool, is that you can actually wear it in multiple ways. So this is the strap, and you can actually really easily detach it. I think it's about 6 different styles you can create with this bag. I actually did a dedicated video showing all the different ways you can wear it and a full review, which I'll link in the description box in case you wanted to check that out. But just to show you one of the ways you can wear it, you can actually change the style and wear it as like a moon bag. So here I've got rid of the strap and then popped the two ends together, and here we have a totally different like clutch bag style. Then you can wear it as a crossbody bag as well, or you can just wear it as a regular handbag. But yeah, there's multiple ways to wear, which is always handy because it means you can wear this bag for different occasions, whether it's daytime, running errands, or it's in the evening as a clutch bag. And this comes in lots of different colors. I went for the chocolate brown because, again, love chocolate brown, and I feel like it goes with everything. It's also quite a dark brown, and that just pairs so nicely with black, pairs so nicely with white, even denim, just all those neutral colors that we love in our wardrobe. It goes with it, but it elevates them because it's not just your regular black bag. It's something a little bit more snazzy. Again, it's got like gold detailing. There's a theme here with lots of these bags. I love the bags that have the chic gold detailing to them, which just adds a nice touch to the bag. This one is quite a structured bag. I'll pop it on my shoulder for you guys so you can see. And it just fits really nicely. You can't fit too much inside, but you can fit the essentials in there. And I'm looking forward to wearing this one more in the next couple of months. We are now coming on to our last couple of bags. I've got 2 more brands to show you. Let me know which bag has been your favorite so far. And this is a good time to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Next up, we have the Stance Bag in 2 colors from Cafune. So this is the bag that was in my wardrobe first, and I have honestly worn this to death. It's a very versatile bag. It's a smooth leather, but it's not grained, and somehow it has like 0 marks on it. It's got this lovely top handle design, super structured, which just elevates it and means that it's really great for those tailored type of outfits. There was a time where I was just wearing this bag all the time. You would never have thought I had any other bags in my wardrobe, so I'll include some of the ways I have worn this bag because I honestly used to wear it so much. If I'm honest, I've actually been wearing this bag more recently because, as you can see, they're really similar. So this is the Midi Hudson from DeMellier, and I just kind of prefer this one, even though they are very similar. What's great about this is that it's very secure. So if anyone was to try and get into your bag, they would have to open this, open that, and there's even this additional lock, so you can pop that on there as well, and then they'd have to take that off then they'd have to open the lock, then they'd have to open it. So if you live in a city and fear of being pickpocketed is a risk, then this is really good because your items will be so secure in here. It really holds its shape so well. There are times when I've stuffed this into my wardrobe and as you can see, it's really held its shape. I don't even have any stuffing in this one. I've got some tissues and odd bits in there. I've got a few odd bits in there. I can see a lipstick in there too. But yeah, this was just one of my favorite bags and I'm sure I'll wear her more again in autumn and winter. Then I've also got it in this lovely tan color. This one is actually more grained than the previous one. So this one's more of a grained leather, so slightly more durable. But again, that one literally had 0 marks on it and I wore it to death. This one I tend to reach for more in spring and then summer in the city because it's like a lighter tan shade. So I feel like I probably won't reach for this as much in autumn, winter. But again, such a lovely bag. You can just see how beautifully it is crafted. And with this tan version, you've actually got the white stitching going around the sides. It's very subtle, but it does add a lovely design detail. This is also really easy to carry, just like top handle style, fits a decent amount inside, and it comes with a crossbody strap, so you can just wear it hands-free around you if you prefer. It does also have a zip on the back, which is nice because you can just conceal any bits but you also want quick access to, then you can pop them in there. Really, really lovely bags. And both of these come in a smaller wallet style. So if you're someone that loves a mini bag, I personally don't have lots of mini bags because I tend to wear bags this size where you can fit lots in because I'm incapable of leaving the house with 1 or 2 items. I always have to bring 4 lipsticks, a little bit of makeup top up, a snack, etc, etc. But if you are someone that loves like a more mini size, then these do come in a small wallet version. The next bag is from a French brand called Atelier Auguste. And how beautiful. This reminds me of the Celine Triomphe crossbody bag. It's in this beautiful smooth leather and a really handy crossbody strap. I think if you're someone that loves minimal, simple outfits, then this is a great one because you can just throw it over your outfit and it's black, so it's going to go with everything. This gold hardware is a really nice feature as well, and it's why it really reminds me of the Celine Triomphe bag. And as long as you just need your phone and a few bits, then this is really ideal. It's also got like a little pocket here. I've actually got this really cute gingerbread man in here from when I went to a like Christmas farm event with my nephew. How funny. I feel like this is a very practical bag that's just easy to pop on, head out the house, and you're good to go. No fuss, you can be hands-free as well. And I couldn't do a mid-range luxury bag reveal without including Polène Paris. Polène Paris has the most beautiful stores. If you've had the pleasure of going to one in London or Paris, the London one is new, it only opened last year. It is so stunning. The architecture inside, it's just so representative of the bags themselves and the unique designs they have. This is the Numero Neuf. So when they first brought out their bags, and I say that because this bag is probably 4 or 5 years old now. I'm pretty sure I got it around 2020. They had numbers for each of their bags, so they have Numero 1, for example. This is Numero Neuf, and I like to call it the croissant bag because it just reminds me of like a slouchy croissant style. This bag is so beautifully crafted. It does come in other shades too, but I find the black such a versatile style. One thing I love about this bag as well is that you can fit so much inside, and then it closes, and it's actually really hard to put your hand in it, which I think is great as a design feature, especially if you're living in the city and you know, you don't want someone to pop their hand in your bag, because let's be real, in this day and age, that is something that you do need to be wary of in most cities. It also has a crossbody strap, so you could wear it over the shoulder or crossbody, but again, I think it's just more practical, a bag of this size, to actually just wear like that. Personally, this one is a grained leather, has this beautiful stitching detail here. I'll just give you a full 360 view of this bag as well. You have Polène inscribed here, and their designs are just so beautiful. They were really, I think, one of the ones in this mid-range category that came up first, and they had so many unique and different designs, but also looked so luxe, and yeah, they're doing really well. This is great as an everyday bag because it fits a lot inside and just goes with so much. And then last but not least, I have this bag from Polène Paris. This is such a gorgeous evening bag, and that's predominantly what I use it for. It has this dainty top handle strap with the gold detail, and then when we open the lock and the clasp, it has a gold strap. Again, like super dainty and cute. Looks like I've wrapped it around a few times there to shorten the length of it, which is a handy thing that you can do. And it's just so beautiful. I love that there's no logos, and that is something that I really like about these bags as well. If you're someone that loves bags, you might be able to recognize, for example, a DeMellier bag from a distance, but it kind of talks to that quiet luxury style in that there isn't a big blaring logo, and I think we're moving away from logos that are in your face. Don't get me wrong, I still love Celine and Chanel, but these bags are such great value for money. They look amazing, they look chic, and you don't have to spend over the odds to get them. Showing you guys this bag has just made me realise I do not wear it enough. And I'm actually going on a trip this week, and I think I'm going to bring this with me because this will be perfect in the evenings. And why not? Let's do a little 360 of this bag too. She's so gorgeous, she's so petite, and sometimes you do just need a mini bag for evening. I think a little mini bag, top handle bag is so much more practical and looks lovely with an evening outfit. It's way more fitting and chic. That concludes my mid-luxury handbag collection. Please let me know which bag you like the most. Do you have any of these bags? I would love to hear in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave the links to all the bags in the description box below, and I will see you again next week.